The all-new Mustang has finally arrived, and here is everything you need to know about it. This is the 7th generation of the Ford Mustang. The bodywork is entirely new, and the interior almost looks like it's from a different brand entirely. It retains the familiar 2.3-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder as well as the 5-liter Coyote V8, but both have been heavily revised and offer more power than ever before. What's cool is Ford differentiates the EcoBoost and Mustang GT cars not just by the engines and badges, but by making the front end of the GT significantly more aggressive. The EcoBoost engine features better packaging and a new turbocharger for both increased power and increased fuel economy. Expect close to 330 horsepower for the 4-cylinder. The only transmission for this engine is a 10-speed automatic, but the V8, yup, you can get it with a 6-speed manual. The engine you and I care about most is the 5-liter Coyote V8. It adds dual throttle bodies with dual air intakes for increased power. Ford says it's the most powerful one yet in a Mustang, so that means more than 480 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque. And it comes standard with a 6-speed manual. For those that want more power, however, there is a new Dark Horse model. Essentially taking place of the Mach 1 or the Boss 302, the Dark Horse is a track-focused variant of the GT. Power is up to a stout 500 horsepower and offers distinct styling and badges. Ford claims this is the most powerful naturally aspirated V8 they've ever built and even offers optional carbon fiber wheels like you'd find on the 6-figure GT500. It also features a fixed rear wing and more aggressive rear diffuser, along with optional Pirelli Trofeo RS tires. The car comes standard with Magnerite suspension and 6-piston Brembo front brakes with large 13.9-inch rotors. While pricing hasn't been released yet, expect the Dark Horse to start at around $60,000. Now, Ford has come out with the strangest feature ever, sure to please teens across the world, called Remote Rev. Using the car's key fob, you can remotely rev your Mustang's engine. I can see the TikTok reaction videos already scaring unsuspecting adults when you're revving your straight-pipe Mustang from the key fob. I'm not really sure what the demand for this was, but it is kind of funny that they've added it. It'll be interesting to see if other manufacturers follow suit. The chassis of the new Mustang is quite similar to the S550 generation with some revisions. They both share an identical wheelbase. There's new spring rates and shocks, however, with suspension components inspired by the GT350, which is a very good thing indeed. The steering has been completely overhauled with 20% more responsive racks and a nice flat-bottom steering wheel. I like the way the steering wheel looks. In efforts to make the new Mustang even more exciting, they've developed an electronic handbrake like you've never seen before. This is truly epic. When equipped with the Performance Package, the interior features a handbrake that looks like your everyday mechanical handbrake. However, when you yank it with drift mode activated, it applies 5 times the force of a normal handbrake all at once, which immediately locks up the rear wheels. Cue the Mustang crowd killer memes. Things are about to get really sketchy at car meets. Realistically, though, this is a cool feature, and it'll be exciting to see how it does on the track and at drift events. The optional Performance Package can be had on either the EcoBoost Mustang or the GT. It features better engine cooling as well as larger brakes in the front and the back. It also comes with a limited slip diff and bigger anti-roll bars. The largest changes in the Mustang are with the all-new interior. While the 6th-gen Mustang harks back to Ford's impressive heritage, let's be honest, it was looking pretty dated and cheaper than the car's price tag suggests. The new car, however, feels properly upscale. The interior is graced with a massive digital display that wraps around the vehicle's interior. The classic double hump design and dated instrument cluster are no more, as is the plethora of plastic cheap components throughout the interior. The instrument cluster features an impressive 12.4-inch screen, and the infotainment screen has an even bigger 13.2-inch touchscreen unit. Interestingly, for the base model, the two screens are actually separated, but as you upgrade the trim levels, the screens are combined into one massive curved unit. The interior alone is a reason in itself to upgrade from the prior Stang, or perhaps garner new buyers that weren't a fan of the car's old interior. They're trying to get younger buyers, and I, for one, am blown away with what they've done. The interior improvements alone actually make me want to get one of these for the channel. The car features Sync 4, which can provide over-the-air updates, which is great, kind of like a Tesla Model S, but they didn't make this car electric. It's still internal combustion, which we really need to celebrate. With all the cars going electric, the Mustang still remains true to its roots, offering a V8. However, this could very well be the last V8 they ever put in a Mustang. Hopefully not. One of the coolest parts is the dash is now customizable with different themes and layouts. You can even select old school Fox Body Mustang inspired dials, which is epic. Apparently, it uses the same Unreal Engine 3D software used in a lot of modern video games. You can even change the colors on the screen as well. And when customizing the drive mode settings, there are super impressive graphics of the vehicle highlighting which component is being adjusted. You can also swipe on the screen and spin the car around. But I love the kind of wireframe design where it shows a highlighted engine or it shows the highlighted exhaust tips to let you know that you're adjusting the valves. They did, however, remove the climate control buttons and place them on the display, which in some cases can get a little annoying if you want to change the climate control while you're driving and you don't know exactly where on the screen to click. Now, the entry-level car features a cloth interior, but as you climb up the trim levels, a variety of suedes, leathers, and contrasted stitching can be had throughout. There's a center console-based wireless charging setup, which is cool, and even roof-mounted USB ports for mounting and charging cameras for track use. That way you don't have cables going all across the car. You can simply mount it on the top of the windshield and plug in the USB ports from the roof. That is a pretty cool solution. There's even a built-in Amazon Alexa, which allows you to play music using voice commands. And for audiophiles, there's an optional Bang & Olufsen sound system, which never disappoints. I had that in my GT500, and it actually sounded amazing. The new Mustang will offer 11 color options to choose from, as well as a new lineup of wheels and brake caliper colors that are customizable. The looks are more muscular than ever, which I enjoy. It honestly looks so aggressive from the front, particularly in Dark Horse or GT form. Now, people are claiming it looks too much like a Camaro, but let's be honest. In today's day and age, everyone is borrowing styling cues from each other, and the 7th Gen Mustang, in my opinion, looks significantly better than the 6th Gen. While the starting price hasn't been released, it's likely to start at or just under 30 grand. And honestly, for that, it's a hell of a car for the money. I'm seriously considering getting one of these. Let me know in the comments section below. Should I get the new Mustang GT for the channel? Should I get the Dark Horse, or would you rather see me get an entry-level car? Actually, I changed my mind. There's no way I'm getting an EcoBoost Mustang. But the Dark Horse does look pretty darn cool. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like always, please browse the channel and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next video.